Can you believe there are so many sports tapes out on the market? I mean, it's hard to tell what does what these days. So today I'd like to talk to you about what these tapes actually do, how you can categorize them, and finally, why dynamic tape is not like the rest. You all have been probably familiar with some of your restrictive tapes over the years. This would be workload tape. It is designed to be very restrictive. I mean, that's what its purpose is. It's not designed to let you move. It's like medical duct tape. Then you've probably also out there seen, which is more of a restrictive tape, which is going to be your white tape over here, commonly using with ankle sprains, football. You've probably seen this for years. If you work in sports, you've used this so many times, you wonder if you could tear one more piece without your fingers coming off. And then finally, you've probably also heard of kinesiology tape. It's been very popular over the past several years. It's designed to lift the skin and create space, and that's what alters things like improves swelling and alters pain perception and those types of things. But there is this big space in the middle. Now, with the kinesiology tapes, the big advantage is you do get full range of motion, while these over here, they're designed to not let you move. But at the end of the day, it's still just going to lift up the skin. It's not going to cause huge changes in motion. And that's where dynamic tape comes in. And why dynamic tape? Because this particular tape is designed to absorb load, but still allow full range of motion. You can simply just, even by pulling this off, you can just hear this when I kind of tear this off. This tape is designed to be very, very stretchy. It actually has four-way stretch. And it has very strong recoil, which allows you to control motions. And I mean, you can just see how fast this goes. You can just hear it. You don't really have to guess of what this does. But at dynamic tape, we always like to prove the point. So what we've done here is we actually have a force gauge, which allows us to measure this. Now, this is two pieces of tape here on a thing called a smart handle. And what you'll see is as I stretch it, you start to see some of the weight go up. So there's 5.4 pounds. Let's stretch it a little farther. There's 9.4. I mean, that's getting up there. And now if we do it real fast, 21.2 pounds. Now, notice that's what this measures force. This is what this tape is designed to do. It's designed to unload. It's designed to still allow full range of motion, but unload body parts and allow them to work correctly without overdoing the tissue. So it can take the pressure off things like muscles and tendons, so they don't have to take as much of the force because the force is put on externally. So when you're out there looking at all your tapes, if you want things to be very restrictive, you have your workload tape. If you want them to be restrictive but loosen up a little bit at the end of it as you start moving around for 20-30 minutes, there's your sports athletic tape. If you want to lift the skin, alter pain perception, and change things like lymphatic drainage, this is your guy here. But there's only one in the middle, and that's dynamic tape, the original biomechanical tape, designed to provide the support to let your body still move in a full range of motion, like this one, but it's going to allow control of body parts and allow them to have a little bit of assistance through externally controlling the force, which is going to move you more in this direction. So remember, dynamic tape is the only one that falls in between these two.